Power factions have always existed. From ancient Rome to modern America, groups have schemed in the shadows. Julius Caesar, with his populist rhetoric and backroom deals, knew the power of secrecy. His assassination, a plot shrouded in whispers and hidden agendas, proves this point. Centuries later, Donald Trump's presidency, fueled by Twitter storms and opaque dealings, mirrored this ancient truth. His administration, often accused of opacity and misinformation, highlighted the dangers of unchecked power. These examples, separated by millennia, show a constant power seeks to protect itself, often through secrecy. These are not isolated incidents. History is rife with secret societies, backroom deals, and whispers of cabals. The Knights Templar, the Freemasons, the Illuminati, these groups, real or imagined, fuel our fascination with hidden power structures. This fascination speaks to a deeper truth. We instinctively understand that power operates in the shadows. Understanding this historical context is crucial. It reminds us that secrecy in power isn't new. It's a persistent human problem, demanding constant vigilance and a commitment to open societies. Only by learning from the past can we hope to build a more transparent future.
Why the secrecy? Power factions seek to survive and thrive. Secrecy offers control, protection, and simplification. Control is paramount. Information is power. They frame debates and manipulate public opinion. This control allows them to act with impunity. Protection is crucial. Exposure can be fatal. Secrecy shields them from rivals and the public. Finally, secrecy simplifies power dynamics. It allows factions to present a united front. This unity deters challenges and maintains control.
The consequences of secrecy are far-reaching. When power operates in the shadows, trust erodes. Citizens kept in the dark become cynical. They question motives, doubt intentions, and lose faith in institutions. This breeds a climate of suspicion and paranoia, fertile ground for division and unrest. Polarization thrives in this environment. Without transparency, it's easy to demonize opponents, to paint them as shadowy conspirators working against the common good. Facts become fluid, replaced by narratives spun to serve hidden agendas. Civil discourse breaks down, replaced by shouting matches and echo chambers. This lack of transparency creates what I call deterministic fulcrums. These are events or decisions that seem preordained, the result of unseen forces manipulating the world for their own benefit. This sense of helplessness is incredibly corrosive. It undermines agency, fuels apathy, and makes people feel like pawns in a game they can't control. The erosion of trust, the rise of polarization, the feeling of helplessness, these are the hidden costs of secret power. They are the slow poison that seeps into the body politic, weakening its immune system and leaving it vulnerable to demagoguery and manipulation. Conspiracy theories flourish in the darkness of secrecy. When official narratives are shrouded in doubt, alternative explanations rush in to fill the void. These theories, often outlandish and lacking evidence, prey on our deepest fears and insecurities. The internet, for all its virtues, has become a breeding ground for such theories. Social media algorithms, designed to keep us engaged, often trap users in echo chambers of misinformation. Facts are irrelevant. Feelings and shared grievances matter most. Why are conspiracy theories so appealing? They offer simplistic explanations for complex problems. They provide a sense of control in a world that often feels chaotic and unpredictable. And crucially, they offer a scapegoat, a shadowy them to blame for all our problems. The danger of conspiracy theories lies not just in their absurdity, but in their ability to erode trust in institutions, experts, and even basic facts. They create a hall of mirrors where truth is elusive and any dissenting voice is labeled a shill or a sheep.
Section 5. Sunlight is the best disinfectant. The power of transparency. The antidote to the poison of secrecy is transparency. Openness in governance is not a luxury, it's a necessity. When citizens can see how decisions are made, who benefits, and who loses, trust can begin to be restored. Transparency makes it harder for power factions to operate in the shadows. It shines a light on their machinations, exposes conflicts of interest, and makes it more difficult to manipulate public opinion. Sunlight, as the saying goes, is the best disinfectant. But transparency is not just about releasing documents or holding occasional town halls. It's about fostering a culture of openness, where questioning authority is encouraged, not punished. It's about empowering citizens with the tools and information they need to hold their leaders accountable. Transparency, in essence, is about democratizing information. It's about making sure that knowledge, the lifeblood of a healthy democracy, flows freely and reaches all corners of society. This is not a naive utopian ideal. It's a vital necessity for a functioning democracy in the 21st century.
Education is the most potent weapon against the allure of conspiracy theories. Critical thinking, media literacy, and logic are essential tools. Equip young people to navigate the digital age. Teach them to evaluate sources and recognize misinformation. Empower them to become critical consumers of information.
Section 7. Leveling the playing field. Legal reforms for a more transparent system. Transparency can't be achieved by good intentions alone. We need robust legal frameworks that enshrine openness, protect whistleblowers, and hold those in power accountable for their actions. Campaign finance reform is crucial. We need to know who is funding our politicians and what they expect in return. Transparency in lobbying is equally important. The revolving door between government and special interest groups must be closed, and the undue influence of money in politics must be curtailed. Whistleblower protection laws need to be strengthened. Those who expose wrongdoing, often at great personal risk, deserve our unwavering support and protection. They are the canaries in the coal mine, alerting us to dangers that threaten the health of our democracy. Freedom of information laws must be robust and easily accessible. Citizens have a right to know what their government is doing in their name. Obstacles to accessing information, whether bureaucratic or financial, must be removed. Transparency should be the default, not the exception.
Section 8. Building trust. Brick by brick, practical steps toward open governance. Building a more transparent society requires more than just laws and institutions. It requires a fundamental shift in culture, a collective commitment to openness, accountability, and citizen engagement. Technology can play a role. Open data initiatives, where governments make data publicly available, can empower citizens and journalists to hold power to account. Online platforms can be designed to promote healthy debate and combat the spread of misinformation. Civic education programs can help bridge the partisan divide. By bringing people together to discuss issues openly and respectfully, we can foster understanding, empathy, and a shared commitment to democratic values. Independent media, free from political or corporate influence, is essential for holding power to account. Journalists need the resources and protection to investigate wrongdoing, speak truth to power, and provide the public with the information they need to make informed decisions.
The price of freedom is vigilance, a call to action. Transparency is a journey, not a destination. It's a struggle against secrecy, greed, and abuse of power. We must demand transparency and hold leaders accountable. Be wary of misinformation and division. This is a human issue, not partisan. Ensure power is exercised openly and accountably. Let us be vigilant and demand transparency.
Section 10. Conclusion. A more transparent future, forged in the fires of today. The struggle for transparency is a battle for the soul of our democracy. It's a fight against the corrosive effects of secrecy, misinformation, and the abuse of power. It's a fight that demands our attention, our energy, and our unwavering commitment. The road ahead will be long and arduous. There will be setbacks, frustrations, and moments of despair. But we must persevere. We must never give up hope. The stakes are too high, the consequences of failure too dire. We have the power to build a better future, a future where transparency reigns, accountability is the norm, and the voices of the people are heard loud and clear. It is a future worth fighting for, a future worth sacrificing for, a future worth building together. Let us therefore embrace the challenge. Let us be the generation that sheds light on the shadows, exposes the truth, and builds a more transparent, more accountable, and more just world for ourselves and for generations to come. The time for action is now. The future of our democracy depends on it.